Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This is going to take a few minutes. Please do share. We have some breaking news, and we want to share it with you. And the best way we think you can help us is by sharing this broadcast. So we'll take a few minutes, get this ready, and hopefully you can join us. Um, there's the senator. We have a whistleblower senator. Not saying that they are saints, but we apparently have a whistleblower senator, and we will hear what he has to say. Um, Let me make this smaller so that you can see it. I want to make sure that you can see exactly what I am seeing as well. So let's do this. See if I can pull it down. I just want you to be able to see everything that I'm seeing because it's really important. Please do share this broadcast as you're getting it. You are, of course, watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. So let us share this broadcast as far and as wide as you can to reach as many people as possible. We need to speak about this. And this is what I've been saying on this platform on many occasions, and I will be referencing that point time and again. And I do hope people will take heed of what is being said. Um, it is really not right what is going on. It is not right. But we will read that out and you will hear what is being said and why we must operate collectively. It's very, very important that we do so. I may even do a broadcast on, even on, what you may call it, on X Spaces. I may even do that, the way it's going. But I think I'll probably do another time. I want to focus on this. In the meantime, please share this broadcast. Let it reach as many people as possible because what is going on is so unacceptable. And I want to provide a solution. I want to attempt to put a solution on the table. Let us dare. Let us dare to put a solution to the table and let us see what happens. Let us see what happens when we put a solution to the table. Let us dare. We have to. We should not just be, promoting wailing and just, oh, please help me, help me, help me, all of that stuff. We need to really I want to believe that we can actually take control of this situation ourselves once and for all. But we have to build confidence in ourselves, and that's what I'm trying to do. We have to build confidence in ourselves. So many of you who are watching this, we will go through this broadcast. I'm prepared to take the time to sort of run through it in a way that's logical and makes sense, and that you can actually relate to as well. It's very, very, very important. It's not about rushing. It's not about a race now. It's about empowering every community because this affects all of us. This affects every single community. And we can no longer sit down anymore. It's not the it is not about the it is no longer about the senators or the politicians, but it's about you and me. It's about what are we prepared to do. What are we prepared to do to you know to hold these people to account? What are we prepared to do? How are we going to take collective action? Wailing is no longer the option. I know, I hope many people, we should not just be wailing. Oh, they have done this again. Oh, that senator, this and that. We're just wailing. We need to take concrete action. Who's with me? How are we going to do it? Because you've seen now that prayers don't matter one jot. You can pray all you like. It's not going to change one bit. It won't change one jot. It will not change not one jot. So what we need to do is now start trying things out. We are at that point now. We are at the bottom of the barrel. There's nothing else that we can actually scrape anymore. Now we need to face those who have been oppressing us, who have been impoverishing us, who have been keeping us enslaved, and ask them questions. As I talk to you today, I will see if I can get the video. They were showing 7,000 Africans, all black, in Lampedusa, who were frantically trying to, they made their way into Lampedusa by Italy, the island there, to try and get into Europe. We don't need to go into Europe. We are wealthy. Nigeria has 40 mineral resources. Unless we begin to hold those we elect into office, or even if they rig themselves in, unless we begin to hold them to account, nothing's going to change. And here is what I am here for, therefore proposing. I am proposing that it is now time that what you see on the screen before you, please do share. Let me just share it to another place. I just need you to help me share it to as many platforms as you possibly can. I'm going to share it also wherever I can, and I might do it later. So I'm going to put that. Okay, 1 second, please. Just give me a minute. We will start it shortly. It's better we start slow and we build up the momentum on this. And I need you to please share this podcast, because now, please don't sort of think for quick solutions. We need to look at actually how to solve this problem. And I'm counting on you to please go ahead and subscribe to Citizen Ewa on YouTube. Help us grow the platform. Subscribe, hit notification button, give us a thumbs up, help us reach more people. We really and truly do need your support. We really and truly we need your support. Help us grow this platform. We are appreciative of those of you who are following us, and we are grateful for you following us. But please, we need to grow the platform. We need to reach more people, because the information that we're sharing is our information you simply will not find anywhere else. You simply will not come across this information anywhere else. It is very, very important that we begin to help ourselves. We should be thinking of solutions. We know what the problems are by now. After 50 years of the same problem, we now know what the problem is. Now, we now must begin to prefer solutions. And that's what I think is more productive. Just wailing and going, wow, come and help us, or going to protest, it's not going to cut it anymore. It really will not cut it. And I want us to really begin to address these serious concerns, and I want us to have self-belief. You see, in our community, we have been so psychologically conditioned to have no self-belief in who we are. We have been so psychologically conditioned that is our natural state of mind. And we need to really, I'm going to read, I'll do as much as I can, but I'm going to try and, do this as I go along. So please, if you're joining us, I'm going to put it on X Space as well, and I'll send it to one or two people and add some people. I'm going to put the topic here, and we're going to really we need to do this. To be honest, it is time. We cannot just ignore this anymore. If we just think, oh, it's okay, it's not bad, just okay, it's all right, it's okay. It's not okay. It is not okay. Our lives have been truncated by those who are looting funds meant for our infrastructure. And for how long are we going to remain quiet? For how long are we just going to just remain quiet? It is not right. It is not right. It is unacceptable. And I really want us all to begin to let me see if I can do that. I may do that with enable video. I'll see if I can do it. I might do, because it says enable video. So let's see. So I will do as much as I can, but you will see my face if you are on there. Record space is what I want. Yeah, got it. So I don't want to enable that. So I just want to do that now. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Citizen Ewa, the platform where we speak truth to power. Have you shared the broadcast? That's the question I'm going to ask you. If you haven't, here's a chance to do so. Subscribe to Citizen Ewa on YouTube, hit notification button, and of course, give us the thumbs up. Help us reach more people. We really do need your support on this broadcast. And it is time that we begin to address our collective concerns together. Don't leave it to somebody else to do. You have a role to play in this. You have a role to play. Let me just check something quickly before I go too far ahead. Beg your pardon if I see if the screen is changing, here and there. Now we're gonna go and read this, and we'll watch a video. We're gonna watch a video, and then we will talk about it for, I don't know, maybe an hour or so. We've changed the lighting in here. What do you think? A little bit. We've done a few things to try and help, to try and spice things up a little bit in terms of our broadcast. I hope you can see it. I hope it's something that leave a comment. Is it brighter? Is it clearer? Is my face sharper? We do have ways we can actually do a few things with what we've got. It's not much, but it is what we got, and we are, of course, proud to be. I'm just going to do this again. I don't know what's happened there. Here we go. I don't know what happened there, but never mind. This is the one I want to be seen on there. And in the meantime, let us check this one. Let us check this. So I just want to check something before we go too far ahead, because it's really, really important that we, get things in order. But what we need to do, please, I want you to believe in yourself. My role here is, as Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power, is to be able to speak that truth to power, to empower us to, expose the lies and shine a light and help improve our lives together collectively. That is the sole purpose of this platform. To that end, we would really appreciate your support. We really do need your support in growing the platform. As you're coming in, give us a thumbs up, like button, help us share the broadcast to reach as many people as possible, because it is of immense importance that we begin to really, to really take control of our situation. No church. Look, if you are talking about the church as being the solution to your problems, or the mosque, then you are lost in the sauce. I'm sorry to say that. No church can solve this problem. No church. But I prefer a solution. I believe there is a solution that we can look at, and it is time that we all collectively look at that solution. The question now remains, are you with me? Is it something you want to be part of? So the breaking news is a whistleblower senator, Chief Patrick Eholor, Edo State South Senatorial District, has exposed the fact that budget did it before, but he's actually written a letter. He's written a letter via his solicitors demanding answers over the budget, and you see the letter there. So you can see now it says Akpabio got 90 billion in 2024 budget padding, claims budget, and there is some truth to it. Now I did a little bit of digging. Akpabio's Akwa Ibom, Akpabio's I believe Akpabio is Akwa Ibom Northwest Senator. He is the Northwest Akwa Ibom Senator Goodwill Akpabio is the Akwa Ibom Northwest Senatorial District Senator. He's the one. So now we are going to show you what budget just did as a quick, to look at this thing a little bit in the rounds. So Akpabio, Abia North Central District. Now let us go and look at that. You see that? I needed you to see that. You see? I needed you to see what is going on there, because we cannot just be silent anymore. Before I do that, actually, let me do this. I want to do this now. I want to put forward a proposal, and let me make this bigger here at this point. I want to put forward a proposal. I said that we have the solution to the problem. Please share this broadcast. If you're watching anywhere, please endeavor to share this broadcast. Help us reach as many people as possible. Share. Now, I'm not going to be able to concentrate on the MySpace at the minute, because I need to do a lot of work on the on the page. You know what? I'm going to try it and see how it goes. And if it doesn't work, I'll just simply knock it on the head. Okay. So let us go here. So yeah, I'm going to bring that on. So we'll bring the others on. We'll bring anybody else on that I can think of. I'll add people. I'll add as many people as I can, and we will talk about things because I think we need to take collective action now. So, okay, so now, so hi there and welcome. Those of you who are on X Space, you're listening to Citizen AY on X Space. This is a joint broadcast. It's going on right now on YouTube, and it's been shared on Facebook. We are talking about the Senate President Akpabio and the 19 billion budget budget padding. That's what we are, the budget padding for the projects in Akwa Ibom North, where he is the senator. So that is what we're talking about. If it's something you want to join in, then please just indicate, and we will talk about it as we go along. Let me invite one or two people on here. I'll invite Yoruba Nation if they're able to join me, because I believe that we can do this together. Now, I'm going to read to you. Okay. Right. Co-host. Let me just bring somebody in if I can. 1 second, please. It is very important that we do this. We have solutions, practical solutions that we must take on board. Okay, it's not allowing me to do it. I'm not allowing me to do it. Okay, that's fine. So we will stay on that. Those of you who are on there, let me just see if I can do something right quick. 1 second, I'll be back in a second because I want it to be interactive. So I'm going to switch something off so that it doesn't block the other thing. So disconnect that. Okay, so now, so we can now go back on there. So we can now go back on there. I'll add some people if I want, if I can see them. If I see anybody joining me. We are on X Space Twitters, but right now we need you to help us grow the platform, help us build the platform and reach more people, because the topic we're talking about is very, very important. And what we're talking about is how to confront those who we elect into office. It is our right. And the reason why I'm going to read something to you now, here, listen to this now. I want you to listen to this. I hope this makes sense. I'm going to make it smaller because I need you to have that in there so that you can see exactly what we're saying. Please share the broadcast. Welcome on board. You are, of course, watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Hit the notification button and, of course, give us a thumbs up. Help us reach more people. We need this information to reach as many people as possible. We prefer solutions to our problem that each and everyone can carry out within our own communities. We're not asking you, we're not giving you solutions where you're going to go and pray to one God somewhere or one Allah somewhere. No, we are talking about you waking up the power in you, the ancestral powers that has laid dormant within you, and wake up and begin to hold those you elect into office to account. That is what we're talking about. So please do help us share this broadcast. Help us reach as many more people. We are about solutions, and I want you to have confidence in yourself. Every community, we need to build confidence within our community that we have the solution to our problems, and we must be willing and daring enough to actualize on those solutions and not wait for anybody to come and tell us how to do it, because we do know how to do this. We have the wherewithal, we have the know-how, we have everything that we need is with us. We are blessed beyond compare in terms of mineral resources. So there is no reason, none whatsoever, why we should not be able to solve our problems collectively. So I do urge you, as you're watching, if you haven't subscribed to Citizen AY on YouTube, go ahead and do so now. Okay. Now, that said, thank you very much. We will continue. We are continuing still. So let me just check my profile. I'm just checking my profile here. 1 second, please. Making sure that we got everything going as we planned it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it knocked me out. So when I moved, it knocked me out. Okay, that's fine. We will come back to it. I might reset it again. So we're focused on YouTube now. Okay, that's fine in that case actually, because it makes it easier for me to track what's going on. Please, if you're joining us, don't forget to subscribe to Zinewa on YouTube. Hit notification button and of course give us a thumbs up. Now, look at what we need to do. The solution is very simple, but how putting into action is firstly to wake up our mental state of mind. We have been put in a state of mind where we have been conditioned since the age of 4 to feel powerless, to believe that we have no power, we have nothing, that we are only to believe in the Christian God, the colonial Christian God, Jesus Christ, or in the Islamic Christian God, Allah, and of course his disciple, Muhammad. So all of this is designed to disempower you. The Constitution gives you the power to hold your governance to account. Section 14.2a, and I'm going to go straight into it. No, before I do that, let us look at the solution now. Let me look at the solution and talk to you about the solution and how I prefer that we do this. Please share this broadcast. Help to reach as many people as possible. This is really important. We need to do something called Operation Town Hall Meeting in all 109 constituency where the citizens who are sovereigns demand that all senators give a detailed account of what the constituency project of what the constituency project is, what has been spent, who are the contractors, and what is the outstanding balance, as the government derives its powers and authority from the people who have the right to hold them to account. I forgot to put that there. They have you watching me, you have the right to hold all of the senators to account. You have the right to hold all of the House of Reps to account. You have the right to hold the president to account. You have the right to hold the state House of Assembly members to account. You have the right to hold the governor to account. You have the right to hold the local government chairman to account. You need to do it collectively. You see, when we're doing it individually, it's not going to work. That is the object of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get you to really take collective action. And that is what we're talking about. So now, how do you get to the point where we call a town hall meeting? Well, funny you should ask. It is a time that every community in all the 109 senatorial districts organize yourselves into groups. Call yourself whatever name, preferably your constituency, and become, sign up, start sharing this important information. First thing first. If you can do it in your local language, even better. But let me show you this information. I need you to have this information to hand at all times. This information here. You see? Then we'll go and talk about how we can do it. I'm just showing you what you need to do. Now, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through its constitution, derives all its powers and authority. I need you to, we'll come back and look at the second part after we watch the video. I need you to begin to believe in that. You need to believe in that and trust that we know the constitution is a fraud, but in the end, without participating in the process, we can't even get a referendum. So we must participate in the process to begin to put pressure on all of these looters who are in politicians and hold them to account. And we have a right to ask them questions. It's a right to hold them accountable. That is what it is. I'll come and explain that in greater detail. So keep an eye on that. Watch out for section 14.2c. I will break that down in a lot more detail as we go along. Now, let us now go and look at this this here. This here is Senator Chief Patrick Eholor, Edo South Senatorial District. He is the whistleblower. He's the one who blew this up. Somebody sent me a video and I will show you the video. Now, he's talking in relation to Akpabio getting 90 billion in the budget padding that was as revealed by budget. He's actually written a letter demanding explanation of where the funds are. He's demanding that. He's written a letter and is waiting for a response. They are not responding. What I'm saying is that every community, you have the right to demand for an explanation, for them to tell you where the funds are going, where it's been spent, what evidence of what is being spent on, and what is the balance. And you can track that as a citizen of that nation. You have the power to do so. That is the only, without doing that, nothing will change. So now, That is why I read this to you about, Operation Town Hall Meeting. We call a town hall meeting where it is compulsory. It is not, it is obligatory for all 109 senators to attend the meetings in their constituency where the people will gather. You and I must do this. We need to organize this. That is what must happen. Just having one person put a letter in another one, it's not going to work. That is why we need to set ourselves up in every 109 constituencies right now. Set up a local community association in those constituencies where everybody, your voice, everybody has equal vote, equal rights, and you will all speak and you will all explain why you will all demand why they must provide the answers, because you will remind them that sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through its constitution, derives all its powers and authority, just like I showed you moments ago. So we have to say well done to the whistleblower, Senator Edo Patrick Eholor, Edo South Senatorial District. We congratulate him for doing that and exposing this. Now let's go and watch the video to get a fuller context of what he's actually talking about. So here we go. I believe the video is here. Uh-oh, sorry. Not that one. 1 second. So now let's watch the video of the senator. Nope. 1 second, please. I'm having some technical issues here. There we go. Now, we got it. That's him there. Now, let's watch this. Please do share this broadcast as you're watching. You're, of course, watching Citizen Naira, the platform where we speak truth to power. Help us grow the platform.
Good afternoon. This is a very sad day again, indeed. There was just a news that has just been broken recently that Akpabio,
listen,
paddled his budgets for himself and his committee for the tune of 90 billion.
You see, 90 billion.
This is a letter, second letter I'm sending today to Senator Naira.
Senator Naira.
I'm not doing this to winch on him. I'm doing this to put on check. He's my brother. Where were you guys when Akpabio, Senator Akpabio, padded the budget to himself to favor his people? I mean, we are all Nigerians. 90 billion is a lot of money.
Billion.
And we see our servicemen dying, because they are trying to assist communal clashes. We see our policemen being slaughtered in the bush. We see policemen without barrack. We see doctors, moving out of the country in an exodus movement. We see teachers not being paid. And somebody's paddling 90 billion? Come on now. And then people still have respect for Senator Eric Adams Oshomole, who told Akpabio to leave PDP and come to APC, that is saying we forgive him. I wonder what Senator Ahmed Tinubu, our president, will do about this. I heard you are clearly your cabinet, but this is a message to my brother Kazim and February. You said the other day that if anybody dare try to move Akpabio away for Senate, you're going to mobilize. Now, how do you feel now? In your state, Edo State, how much people get? You're not fighting for Edo State. You are fighting for corrupt, disgruntled Akpabio, who has a lot of cases before him with the FCC before he becomes a senior president. Come on now. We need to be fair to ourselves in this country. Neda Imaswe, this is your letter. I've sent one before. I've sent this again for the second one. Please respond to it. Let me know if you were part of this budget partly, what you were able to attract to my community. I voted for you. I sacrificed for you. And for those of you who think this is witch hunt, please rethink again. Have nothing to gain in this. I have everything to win if you want to be part of them. All right? Recently now, I got a ticket from one engineer Yahweh that I voted, but then I contributed money to elect in the House of out of representative. He sued me for 1 billion that I'm going to social media to talk about him. Listen, how do I not talk to you guys? I voted for you. You have police surrounding you. You don't take your calls. You don't reply to anything. You don't have constituency.
Did you hear that? You don't take your calls. You don't reply to anything. That is where you come in. You need to remind them of the powers I just showed you moments ago. These powers, you need to show them these powers here. 1 second. These powers give you the right to hold your governance to account. But let's listen on. As a sovereign, you have the right to hold them to account. But even further still, I will tell you how you can do it. Let's listen up.
The office, you don't respond to letter. The only way I can talk to you is through social media. And I'm going to be doing it. If I have to go to jail, I'll go to jail. And I wonder what Peter Obi and Dante are doing about this. Peter Obi is so respected that we all follow you, even if we're going to cost our life. When they took the car, 160 million each, I wrote you, I speak about it. Nothing was done. Today now, Akpabio has the infantry, have the nerves. Akpabio have the nerves, 90 billion to his constituency. Then he's going to share with Oshomole and the rest of Alibaba and the 40 thieves in house of disgruntled house of Senate with disgrace, supposedly, who call themselves distinguished. What is distinguished? About people who are thieves. About people who cannot, who doesn't care about their military, who doesn't care about their police, who doesn't care about their citizen, who doesn't care about nothing other than them. What shall it profit the son of a man to inherit the world and lose his soul? Thank you.
So, you heard what he said there. He exposed what is going on. He's written. Nobody's listened to him. They don't want to hear anything. They are burying their heads in the sand, as it were. And what we need to really do, what we need to do is to actually begin to really encourage ourselves to trust in ourselves. We have to trust in our communities, in ourselves, to begin to actually hold this bunch of crooks, to account. We must do that. We cannot leave it anymore and think, oh, somebody else will do it. It is down to you and me now. It is down to you and me to hold them to account. How do we do that? Now, let me read also the letter he sent. I want you to read, I'll be able to read slightly excerpts of the letter he sent. So here is the letter. It might be a bit blurred. So we solicitors to One Love Foundation and 11 constituents and one founder, Chief Patrick, I can't remember, I can't say that one, Eholor. I think it's Patrick Eholor. It says Chief Patrick, I can't remember that one, whose information and something, I can't read that. It's a bit hazy. I'm trying to read it. Chief Patrick Eholor hails from hails from Edo South Senatorial District, which you are presently. I could be wrong. He may not actually be the senator, so I may be wrong about that. He hails from that. He hails from that area. So let us see if that's correct. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but it seems like he's from that senatorial district. So let me just put that there. He may not be a senator, but he's a whistleblower trying to write to people and demand questions. So now, a founding member of the chieftain of the labor in Edo South and the something else. I cannot read that, but that's the letter that he showed. That's the letter that he showed. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I want us all to now begin to see that Akpabio, getting 90 billion. The least that must happen, not just him, you as a citizen, you as a sovereign, you have the power under Section 14.2c, 14.2a, as states, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. You have that power to call him to a town hall meeting. You have the power to organize town hall meeting, not just him. All 109 senators, they are answerable to their constituents. You know why? You have the power to recall these people. You have the power to recall these senators. If they don't answer your concerns about this padded budget, you can recall them. Let's go and look at what it says in the budget, in the constitution. So the power to recall, yeah? Power to recall politicians in Nigerian constitution. Let me just put that up. I'll bring it up. So you can do that, to recall politicians in the Nigerian constitution. Let's do that quickly. I just wanted to just show you this, because for so long we believe that we are powerless, and that is because that's why I'm saying that the religion of Christianity and Islam is an opium. It's like an opium to the mind. It clouds your thinking. You are not able to see properly and reason in a normal way. And it's time for us to break that nonsense up. Constitution. So give me a minute, please. I'm just trying to give you this information. This is very, very important. Okay, so let me just see. In the 1999 Constitution. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, just give me a minute, please. So I'm just trying to make sure to recall the Nigeria in the Nigerian Constitution. I just want to bring that up quickly, and I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, we'll come back to it. So I'll see what it says. So we just want to go back there. Okay, it says here, in any democratic government, electors are known as a segment of the society with sovereign political authority. This is generally expressed. So let me, this is generally expressed when sovereignty is said to belong to people. The Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended, provides specifically for the sovereign that sovereignty belongs to the people. The sovereign authority of the people enables the people to decide who represents them in the arms of government. The people make the decision through election. The Constitution also provides powerful tool through which the people can exercise the sovereign power. The tool is the right of authority to recall. So let me just look at that. I'll show you in a minute. You need to know that you have this. The Bible and the Quran make you feel powerless, but I don't want you to feel powerless. So I'll bring it up in a minute. I'm just trying to bring that up for you to see it. So give me a minute. Yeah, okay. Section 69, very good. Section 69 and section 1110. So let's go and look at that. Section 69. So go to www.citizenay.org. I want to empower you. You must trust yourself. We do not trust ourselves because those in government have ensured that our minds have been polluted with indoctrination. So let us go and look at this again. It talks about section 69 and section 1110. So let us go and look at that. I'm going to show you that now. I have that on my system, as you can see. So section 69 and section 1110. So let us go and look at section 69 quickly on the Nigerian Constitution. You have the right to recall them. Section 69. And all of the 109 senators, it says here, as a member of the Senate or the House of Representatives may be recalled as such a member if there is presented to the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission a petition in the state in that behalf signed by more than one half of the persons registered to vote in that member's constituency, alleging the loss of confidence in the member confidence in that member. The petition is thereafter in a referendum conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission within 90 days of the date of receipt of the petition, approved by a simple majority of the votes of the persons registered to vote in that member's constituency. So you can see that you have the power to actually dislodge these crooks. But we've been told lies that we do not have the power, that we should pray to God. God has nothing to do. God has nothing to do with holding your government to account. It's none of God's, none of the God of, Thank you. Thank you, Johnny Zegu, my brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yes. Please do share this broadcast. Look, we need to hold these people to account. Now, let me just go back and show you the step again. So the step that we need to take is this. Number one, I might have to write this down. In a way, and I'm going to show you on the screen because we can no longer excuse this anymore. The prayers that they're asking you to pray, if you are going to any church and pray tomorrow, you are just being fooled. I'll be straight with you. if you are still holding on to prayers, despite what we are now showing you, then you are deeply, deeply indoctrinated in your own in what is enslaving your mind and you physically. And it's time you woke up. Let me show you something quickly if I can. There was a video I saw this morning. Let me see. Is that the one? Let me see. Let me see. Let me just check this. Is it correct? 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm just trying to show. Okay, here we go. Look at this. I want you to look at this. This is why you can no longer ignore this. Oh, they've deleted it. Okay. Anyway. Oh, okay. Then maybe, okay. I was going to show it, but it looks like it's been deleted. There's been some talk that 7,000 illegal African migrants have arrived in the Italian island of Lampedusa in the last 36 hours. Now, I don't know how true that is. But what I do know is that Nigerians, the jackpot syndrome is going crazy because people do not know the powers I'm showing you on the screen. People do not know. Thank you very much. Let me just say quick thanks to John Izuegbu, my brother. So let me just say, let me just quickly greet him. John Izuegbu. Please do share this broadcast. If you come on this platform, when you join this platform, you know already what we do on this platform. We speak truth to power. Nothing else. That's all we come to do. And to enlighten our people, to let us know the powers we possess. It is because in the end, it's our collective interest. Please share. As ever, those of you watching, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share the broadcast. Please give us thumbs up and share. Let me put it here. Thumbs up. And share the broadcast for more to see it. For more to see it. I will not come here and talk to you about any God. I have no business or no interest whatsoever in talking about Jesus Christ. It doesn't have any, bears no relationship to my ancestors. My ancestors, Jesus is the hero to those who created him in Europe. Yes. So, likewise, our ancestors, Ogun, Oshun, Oya, Yemoja, yes, Shango, Oya, all of them, Eshu, Obatala, Eledumare, those are the people that we should view as our heroes. And that is the reality. We cannot, in all honesty, continue any talk. The longer we remain in this source of confusion, this SAUCE, source of confusion, we call religion, the religions of Islam and Christianity on the African continent. I'm speaking about Africa. I'm not talking about Europe. What Europeans choose to do, if they want to continue in their religion, it is their right to do so. And it's part of their culture and the things they do. I want to, at this point, congratulate the president of Senegal, Bassirou Diomaye Faye, on winning the presidency for Senegal. And he proudly displayed his African culture by walking on stage with his two wives. That is something we must fully embrace as Africans. It's part of who we are, particularly when we are on the African continent. We need to begin to actually embrace who we are. So anyway, that was a bit of a segue. Now, what I want you to bear in mind, I'm going to go back again. The first part of the journey was what I was going to say to you now. Let me just get that up. Then I'll show you briefly on the screen. Number one. So let's do this. Let's do this. Just want to do this quickly. Number one, you need to, right? join a local, you need to do this right now. Join a local community association. Or constituency. Or constituency association. Where you all have equal rights as sovereigns. So join a local community association or constituency. Local community association or constituency association. Yeah. Where you all have, where your rights, where you can exercise your sovereignty collectively. We are all sovereigns. So I'm putting it down. Okay. Now, number 2. Let's put down number 2. Okay, sorry. Number 2. Please have a copy of section 14A and 14.2A and 14.2C. So 1 second, please. I will show you. You know what? I'm going to do it now. Yeah, section 14.2A. Oh, okay. And 14.2C. Sorry a minute. Let me just make sure. Where it states your powers as a sovereign. Your collective powers as sovereigns. Yeah. 3. I will show you. Read out. 3. Sorry about this. I need to just do this quickly. I'm just trying to make sure this works because I think we need to begin to do this in a particular way. We have to do this. And you've seen what is on the screen. Read out the sections. Sorry. Oh, 1 minute. I'm going to just do section. 1 minute, please. We'll do it. Just give me a minute, please. We're just trying to, at the beginning of the meeting, to remind your senators that you have the power to hold them accountable. Under those 2 sections. Yeah. So I'll make it work. Don't worry. I'm just trying to quickly get this right up quickly under these 2 sections. So you need to begin to do that. And then finally, right to recall. We need to put that down as well. Number 4. There's more, but hang on. Sorry, I mixed out something as well. Beg your pardon. So sovereigns, read out the section. Sorry, this has to be number 4, and this is number 3 here. Number 3. Organize a town hall meeting. A constituency-wide town hall meeting. A constituency-wide. Yeah? So town hall meeting that, 1 minute please, that is compulsory for all senators to attend. In their constituency. Don't forget, you are a sovereign. You're a sovereign. Remember, you have the power to do so as a sovereign. You have the power to do so as a sovereign. As a sovereign. Okay, so, and finally, number 5, of course, there could be more. I may build more on it. The right to recall under Section 69. You, a member of the association will read out Section 69. To the senator, 7 minutes, to remind them that we, the citizens, have the right to recall them. Yeah, a minute. To recall them if they fail in their duty to the sovereigns. If they fail to explain, to provide to answer questions from their constituents. So I'm just quickly giving you a quick rundown. Just wanted to just make sure. So let me just quickly do this. Do you want to make sure I check this? No. Okay. 1 minute. Let me just quickly. 1 minute, please. I did it just now. I just got it just now. No. Okay. Anyway, you know what I'm going to show you in a minute. Just bear with me. I just need you to just give me 1 second, please. Give me 1 second. Okay. No. Okay. So we are just trying to do one final thing here. No. Okay. There's one more thing that I want to do, and I can't quite seem to. Yeah, uppercase. Okay, this is it. 1 minute, please, because I think it's better I do that. Beg your pardon. Yeah, uppercase. Good. Now, so do apologize. It took me some time. Now, I want you to just see this. Please do share. We cannot wait any longer. Number 1, join a local community association or constituency association. That's association there. Sorry about that. Let me just quickly, I'll come back. Give me 1 sec. I want to fix it. Association. So I'm writing it on the fly. So sometimes it will, So go back again. So take a screenshot of this. I'd advise you to take a screenshot. Join a local community association or constituency association where you can exercise your sovereignty. We are all sovereigns. It is important that that message goes on. And also, what let me add is that the you will have this constitution in your local languages. For example, in Yoruba land, I have a constitution. Go to www.citizenry.org. On there, you will see the constitution in Yoruba language. There, you can actually use it in your local language. We have it in Igbo language as well. So I would advise that we actually have that and we share that. That comes to section 2, the number 2 on this broadcast, on this point here. Please have a copy. Have copy of the section 14.2 and 14.2c, where it states your collective powers as sovereigns. So again, sorry. When you're doing things you on the fly, it can be a bit, yeah. Okay. So anyway, but you just get the general idea of what I'm saying, and please do share this. Do share this broadcast. Help us reach more people. It is really important. We need your support. Number 3, organize a constituency-wide town hall meeting. Now that you're now a member, you know the section of the Constitution. Now you organize a constituency member, a constituency town hall meeting. Yeah, you now organize that. So I don't want to do anything with that just yet. So organize a constituency-wide town hall meeting that is compulsory for all senators to attend in their constituency. Remember, you have the power to do so as a sovereign. Again, we're trying to remind you that you have powers. Again, all of this can be, I will do this in Yoruba as well, because, and I would encourage others to share it, to let you know that you can do this in your own language, in your community. You have the power to do so. The Constitution gives you the power under section 14.2 and 14.2c, as I stated earlier. Number 4, read out the section 14.2 and 14.2c at the beginning of the meeting to remind your senators that you have the power to hold accountable, under these 2 sections. You have the power to hold them accountable. So give me 1 second. Hold them accountable. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think we're almost there. I'm not going to stay too long. So you have the power to hold them. You have the power to do so. Remember, you have the power to do so. Read section 14.2 and 14.2c at the beginning of the meeting to remind your senators that you have the power to hold them accountable under these 2 sections. We need to begin to teach. We need people in every community to take part. This is something that we must all do. This is something that all of us must do. It is no longer a question of, I'm just going to be by the side and praying. Your prayers are useless. I'm sorry to tell you. You may not like to hear that. Some people don't like to hear those things when we say it. And I'm not saying it to offend you, but I'm saying it so that we can wake up and take the action. The only course of action left for us to take is to exercise our sovereignty collectively. And I urge us all to begin to do that as a matter of urgency. We must do that as a matter of urgency. And I need you to really, factor that in. Share this broadcast. Help us reach more people. So you heard that now. Finally, a member of the association, which is your community association or constituency association, will read out section 69 to the section 69 of the Constitution. So let me just make sure that's clear, because I don't want it to be misconstrued in any way. Of the Constitution, of the Nigerian Constitution, because I want you to really own this. This is what we have to do, this community by community. If we do not participate in this process, expect for us to remain captives to those bunch of crooks. Number 5, remember, as a member of the association will read out the section 69 of the Nigerian Constitution to the senator to remind them that we, the citizens, have the right to recall if they fail to answer questions from their constituents. We have the right to do so because it is an unbecoming behavior. And we need to begin to share and do this collectively. Please, wailing is not the answer. Shouting, yes, you can go and protest, but you have a much more powerful thing as a powerful tool. And I want to encourage you to trust in yourself. I have faith in you, in your community. Citizen AY, the platform where we speak to power, through to power, I have faith in you and your community that when you come together and ask questions, please don't forget to give us thumbs up, help us grow the platform, help us reach more people. We really do need your support. Subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Subscribe to Citizen AY, hit the notification button, and of course, give us a thumbs up. Help us reach more people. We really do need your support. So, again, I just say again, I have every confidence in you as a citizen. The minute you decide to start exercising your powers, the minute you decide to start exercising your powers of sovereignty, I have every confidence that collectively we will succeed and we will hold our governance to account. Now, let me go back to the other section. Again, I'll come and show you this again over as we read through it. I will show you that again, later on. But I'm reading it as we go along because I wanted you to just have an idea of what it is, and I will do a printout of this much later on. I might even do that now. You know what? I'm going to do that now. Let me just quickly, because I need you to have that more or less as something. I may modify it, but I just want you to really know that you have the power to hold your governance to account. You know, steps to take in holding a town hall meeting. Holding a compulsory town hall meeting with elected senators. So we want to start with that because this is going to, the plan is to not only stand his state, we're not going to leave it at just the senators. All of them will be called in. They will all be called in. And I think it's that time now. We cannot leave it anymore. But before we go too far ahead, let me just make sure I get this right. Oh, sorry about that. 1 second. Just give me a minute. I want you to just see this. Okay, so now I want you to see this. This is the one I want you to see. So this is with, obviously, you're watching it on Citizen AY. This is what I've just drawn up now. And I believe that this is something that we should share on in all our communities. It is very important. These are the 5 points that you see on the screen. And I will tell you why 14.2c is very important. So these 5 points that you see on the screen, you can, let me just quickly see if that makes sense. I need you to really see those things as things that you can and indeed must do. It is the minimum that you must expect from those you appoint. I want you to have confidence in your own community. Please don't forget, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification button, share this broadcast, let it reach as many people as possible. I know some people are doubting this process, but you have to trust yourself. Any doubt that we put in this process, it simply means that we are being denied our rights. Senator Akpabio is sitting on 9 billion, for example. How many are the others sitting on in all those constituencies that belongs to you and you don't know? And you have the right to question every single senator, every House of Rep, every state House of Assembly member, every local government chairman, every governor. You have the right to question them. And we are encouraging you to exercise that power. And we are doing more work to translate this constitution into Yoruba, into Igbo, into Hausa, so that you can question them in your own language. And you know the powers you possess, and you can still use those powers in your own language. You don't have to speak English to hold those you elect into office to account. That is what is very, very important. We must have confidence in us, because whether we like it or not, because right now we have a constitution, it is time to make that constitution work for us by participating. Now, let me go and look at that bit about the participation for you and break that down a little bit more. Please share this broadcast. Let me do this. I will move this to the side. I'm going to move this to the side here because I want it to be something that you can see as I talk about this here. Now, this is the bit that I really want you to take close attention to. Section 14.2c. The participation by the people in their government shall be ensured in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution. Now, what does that actually mean? What does that mean? Well, I will try to explain as best as I can in layman's terms. I'm no expert, but I've been reading the Constitution. Since 2018, I have been studying the Nigerian Constitution in minute detail in many aspects. In many areas, there are very few areas that I haven't looked at. I'm still looking at it, and there's still a lot to learn. And I would encourage us all to look at it. One thing I would say is that we need to encourage, we need to start speaking and demanding for the constitution to be translated into our local languages as a matter of urgency. That way our people can participate in their own governance. The longer we have the constitution in a foreign language to our people, the longer it will take them much longer to participate in the process. We need the constitution in our local languages as a matter of urgency. And we can do that through the State House of Assembly, putting pressure on the State House of Assembly to make sure they pass laws and anything the written document is in our local languages. We have the power under Section 97 of the 1999 Constitution to do so. Please let us take that collective action. I'll read that to you in a bit. But before we go too far ahead, I want to show you something. What does participation mean? What does participation mean? I'm going to actually break that down. Participation means, now that we've discovered that Akpabio has given himself a padded budget of 90 billion naira for constituency project, we the citizens want to know what is in that padded budget for the Akwa Ibom North constituency. It is our right as constituents to know it. And what guarantees us the right is Section 14(2)(a). And the process that we're going to exercise that right is what is called participation. So what does participation entail? It entails questioning, calling for the town hall meeting. That is why this is important. You see here, this here, that is what we explained. But participation here is what is being done here. We call a town hall meeting. We read the constitution to the senators. We tell them that we have a right to recall them by questioning them on the amounts for the budget. We are exercising our rights as citizens to participate in our governance as laid down under Section 14(2)(c) that you see on the screen. The participation by the people in their government shall be ensured in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. Very, very important point to make here. And I want you to take a screenshot of what I made it smaller. Take a screenshot of what you see on the screen. We need every community to call. We have now come to the point where we must exercise our powers as sovereigns to call all 109 senators to town hall meetings. We have the power. We have the law. It is time we collectively exercise it. The more we can share this in all our communities to wake our people up to know that they can exercise those powers, the better. We need to do that. It is of immense, 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 immense importance. Please do share this broadcast. I may come back and do this in Yoruba later on, but I'm showing you this because we can no longer sit by. If you are burying your head in a Bible or a Quran and you're hoping that it will solve this problem, it's not going to solve it. Let me show you what budget showed us. So let us go and look at what budget said. Okay, let me just do this. Now, project name. You see? Now, Akwa Ibom. Yeah? Abia North. Is it Akwa Ibom? We're looking for Akwa Ibom. I'll see how much they give them. 90 billion. They were giving him 90 billion. You see? Northwest, 1 billion. Can you see that? You see? Akwa Ibom, 1 billion. You see that? Another one. Akwa Ibom, 1 billion. You have the right to question every single project as citizens. You have the right as laid down in the Constitution that I'm showing you. And you have the power to recall. It is now time to exercise it. The powers here, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through its constitution, derives all its powers and authority. That gives us the power to question anybody in government. We need our people in our community to know that in their local language. Let me show you the one I made earlier in Yoruba, and I'll read that briefly. And I've even shown the one for Igbo in Igbo language as well. So let me quickly just show you this. Then we'll wrap it up. Let me go here. Okay. Now, I want to show you this quickly. No, not that one. Please share this broadcast. It's very, very important. You see now that we are talking about solution. We're not here wailing. We're not saying, how can the government do it? There are this. Calling them names is not going to stop them from looting. Cursing them will not stop them from looting. But when you take collective action and participate in your governance, as I'm detailing out, they will stop the looting. It is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy, but we need commitment from our communities. They have made sure that we are divided. By coming as constituency members together, knowing that we have equal rights to get the infrastructure we need, we can begin to hold them to account. Do not lose hope. If we lose hope in this process, we lose hope in ourselves. We are all we got. Nobody else is going to do it. No Jesus, no Allah is going to come and do this for you. You need to take collective action from one constituency to the next. The time for action is now. No more of this begging and praying and all of that nonsense. That is all indoctrination designed to keep you weak. You have the powers I'm showing you on the screen. Let's exercise it. 14-2 in Yoruba, you can go. I was explaining to 14-2. Ìjọba jẹ́ ti àwọn ènìyàn Nàìjíríà láti ọ̀dọ̀ ẹni tí ìjọba nípasẹ̀ òfin orílẹ̀-èdè ìgbàgbọ́gbàgbàrà àti àṣẹ rẹ̀. That's section 14-2 in Yoruba. Again, 14-2C in Yoruba. Ìkópa àwọn ènìyàn ní ìjọba wọn gbọ́dọ̀ rí dájú ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú àwọn òfin orílẹ̀-èdè. All of this is designed to make sure that our market women, our farmers, our vulcanizers, our going sellers, our buka owners, our hairdressers, our dressmakers, those who are making other businesses, that you can access your government by exercising your powers of sovereignty in your own language. It is of immense importance. If you have the Bible, if you can have the Bible in Yoruba language, in Igbo, in Hausa, and all of that languages, then you must demand for the Constitution to be in your language. That is why we're doing this. Let me show you the Igbo version of this quickly as well. If I have it here, I believe I have it here. So that is the Igbo version. So that's the Igbo version of the same 14-2A and 14-2C. It even says it here. 14-2A, 14-2C. Nihiya o si otu akuputa na a. Ochichi bu nke ndi Nigeria. Bu ndi ochichi site. N'usoro iwu a na enweta ikike na ikike nile. That's 14-2A. 14-2C. Ntinye aka nke ndi madu n'ime chichi haka aga ahụ n'aka di iwu nke iwu asiri di. Again, it is your local language. And what must happen in every community, in all of the constituencies, this is what we need to do. You have the powers to hold those in office to account. We're going to show you quickly. Let me just quickly show you. These are all in Senator Akpabio's. Let me show you so that you don't think I'm just making this up. Let me show you what I mean. Akwa Ibom, right? Okay, you see Akwa Ibom North. Can you see that? He served as Akwa Ibom North, you see, since 2023. He's the Senate president and is a senator for them. Those funds. So Akwa Ibom North, can you see? Akwa Ibom North, can you see? Akwa Ibom North, can you see? Let me see. Akwa Ibom, let me see. Central District of Akwa Ibom. You see that? Akwa Ibom State. You see that? So we're going to find all of this. So what I am making you see here, let me see the amount. So what is this one for now? Let us look at this one. There is a whole 1.2 billion in various constituencies all put together. So let me show you another one again to see of Akwa Ibom. And all of them, it's not only Senator Akpabio, the Senate President Akpabio. All of them have been involved in this humongous looting. You have the power to recall them. And I'm urging you to please begin to exercise those powers. You must exercise it. Let me see if there's any more. Frivolous MDAs. So Lagos, all of them, it's all padded budget. All of this. That's why I'm saying that we must have a town hall meeting, a compulsory town hall meeting that all senators must attend as a matter of urgency. I will keep banging on about this. That is the only way we can hold them to account. If we do not hold them to account in our constituencies, they will get away with this. We have the power to do so under the Constitution. It is time to exercise those powers. Let us test those powers. Let us come together and test those powers. That is what I'm saying to you. And I know we can do this. Let me see if I can find you. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here. So you see project name. You see now 1 billion, 1 billion, 1 billion. That's 3 billion, 1 billion, 4 billion, 1 billion, you know. And then let's see if there's anything about 90 billion. We need to find out that 90 billion. I wonder where that is. I'm trying to see 90 billion. So 1.76 trillion for MDAs. We don't know where those funds are going. It's buried in covered. They want to hide this thing from you, and we cannot. Let me show you what they said about MDAs so that you understand why we need to exercise our powers of sovereignty now. Let me see. It says here, many agencies are executing projects that are out of scope and frivolous, thereby adding zero value to the country. Most of the projects are tied to political value of the lawmakers and are indiscriminately added to the budgets of several MDs. How will these agencies, without requisite knowledge regarding these projects, properly monitor and appraise performance? A few allocations are provided below. So this is what I'm saying, that 90 billion as stated here. Let me remind you, refresh your mind. You see that, as you're looking at that, Akpabio got 90 billion in budget padding. You have the right to recall him. You have the right to demand that he gives you an answer by participating in your governance. Question him. The Akwa Ibom North people, the constituency, get yourselves together, call him to meeting. This is for all 109 senators. It is time to take that collective action. No more excuses. Please give us a thumbs up as you're watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Subscribe to Citizen AY. Hit the notification button. Give us thumbs up. Help us reach more people. We have the power to call them. We know that the constitution is fraudulent. We know that. But let us exercise those powers. If they are governing, they are swearing on oath by that constitution. We must now test it now to make sure that it functions for us. We have to participate in the process. And by questioning the senators, Senator Akpabio and others, on where the funds have gone, we now begin to actually exercise our powers of sovereignty. And we must continue. And we demand for the constitution to be in our local languages. I hope this has been educative enough and informative enough. I never want any of us to feel powerless. We are not powerless. In fact, we are powerful. We are not powerless. In fact, we are powerful, but we don't know it. And what we are hoping to do by doing programs like this, the platform where we speak truth to power, is to encourage you to exercise those powers collectively within your community. It is not enough for one or two people to stand up and stand for the whole community. The whole community must stand together to get the benefits rightly befitting and belonging to that, rightly deserving, and they rightly deserve. They stand together to get the roads, the water, the hospital, the bridges, the safety, the security, and all of that. Let me see now. Let me just see. I want to just say something quickly. So one of the things I really want you to really understand, like I said, as ever we talk about, this is Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Join us in our mission to uncover the truth and stand up for what's right. By doing this program, we are standing up for what is right. And we hope that you will join us. You will add your own to this. And please, as many of us as possible, we have a lot of constituencies that we have to get it. 109 constituencies. You can play your part within your own constituency. Start with yourself. Watch this video back. One more final thing I will do before I go. Oh, I need to rush off now. I got to go. Okay. Now, I want to just show you something quickly. This is something called the Federal Accounts Allocation Committee amount. Every local government area. Let's look at what they got in Akwa Ibom North. We're just going to look at Akwa Ibom North. Let me just see. Akwa Ibom North. Because that is the senatorial district for Senator Wilson Akpabio. Akwa Ibom. Let me see. That okay. So let me see if they got that. Okay, I'm not gonna. We're just gonna give you a round figure. I'll have to look at that because I'm pushed for time. In February, they received 8.8 billion, 8.8 billion for Akwa Ibom in total. 8.8 billion. Well, for just 1 month, for 2 months. Sorry, for the month of February. For the month of February. Where's that fund going? it is time we begin to actively participate in our governance. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please join us. Oh, I think it's gone. Okay. We will end this program now. Thank you so very much for watching. You've been watching Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. Help us grow this platform. Let us reach more people. Remember, we are here to really expose the lies and the deceits and all of that. We have the power to hold our governors to account. And I will leave it on the screen for you as a final thing before I go, where you need to know you have the power to participate in your governance. By participating, by questioning your government at all levels, you have the power under the participation by the people in the government shall be ensured in accordance with the provision of this constitution. Under section 14(2)(c), you have the right to participate in your governance through questioning those you elect into office. It is your right. You must begin to use it. You must begin to use it. And we want the constitution to be in our local languages. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Help us grow this platform. What do you think about what we discussed? Does it make sense? Does it resonate with you? If it resonates with you, we need each other to get up within our communities and begin to hold those we elect into office account. We must do that collectively. It is time. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak to the power. Please subscribe, hit the notification button, finally give us a thumbs up. Help us reach more people. Thank you and bye for now.